If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Also, Call of Duty points are in Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3. If you want to get some free Call of Duty points, click that link down in the description, install the app, and start earning yourself some points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be comparing two of the best BO3 players of all time on my channel. These are two guys I featured on my channel before. They both play completely different playstyles and they're awesome players. So drop a like on this thing. Let's go for 2,000 likes. I'd really appreciate that. Smash that damn like button, boys. And this is a feedback video. I'm going to show you two gameplays. I want you guys to tell me which playstyle you think is better, which player you guys think is better, and all that sort of stuff. So smack that like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Now this is Tiger Insidious. I featured this guy on my channel like over a year ago. This guy is an insane player, and what you can notice from his playstyle, he's actually one of the best hardpoint players in the world. And from this gameplay, which I featured on my channel over a year ago, this guy plays a completely different playstyle to the other gameplay I'm going to show here. He plays with an M8A7 with a Tempest, sort of far back, playing a very, I would say, advanced movement system. The way this guy uses them, like, look at that. He's 100 million feet above this guy. These enemies have no chance. And this is the type of player that uses the advanced movement to his complete advantage. You'll never see this guy get a kill where he's not in the air jumping. You'll see he gets some crazy kills with this M8. His accuracy is amazing while jumping. Every time how he outplays his enemy is, number one, he has insane aim. Number two, he knows how to get vision. You'll see some of the plays this guy makes. This guy's so impressive to me because he'll jump over the buildings in the middle of the map just to end up getting vision on the enemy team, which is absolutely insane, and he can hit some crazy shots. This is a non-lethal gameplay as well, so he's relying strictly on his M8A7, which is with quick draw stock, the same sort of stuff I use with it, and just the accuracy and the aggressiveness here to use this gun and just slay out everyone is ridiculous. With no kill streak help, it comes down to strictly gun skill. And you can see here, he's completely up in the enemy spawn, trying to play the hard point. His team was way behind. But this type of player is someone that is very impressive because of the play style that they use. Now, I like this play style. Personally, me, I think it depends on where you started playing. So I started playing Call of Duty on the boots on the ground, like Modern Warfare 2. So I don't use the movement as effectively as this guy. But people who started playing, like I know some pro players and some just YouTubers and pub stompers that started playing in like AW and stuff like that. The way they use the movement system is just absolutely ridiculous. This guy is always double jumping. Of course, he's running afterburner to be able to get his jumps back. And that's the way he likes to play the game and outplay people. You can see this. I know most of you guys may, or some of you guys may not know about this, but of course, if you're a sniper, you'll know, or if you use guns like this, you can get angles over those walls. And just by the way he uses this movement is ridiculous. He's so high up that when the casual player spawns and just walks forward like a little robot, they don't even see him. He's literally out of their field of vision, and that's the gameplay plan that he sorts of plays with this guy, with this gun and the setup. And it works very well on a map like Nuketown, where Nuketown is sort of, obviously it's an old map, but it's connected where he can jump from thing to thing to thing to thing. And oh my gosh, he's going off. Was that, yeah, quad with the Tempest right there. And this was recorded in theater mode, so that's why it looks like his gun has no recoil. But we all know both these videos were recorded in theater mode. But this guy, the M8, does have no recoil. He uses it with an elo sight. I prefer a red dot. But absolutely insane slaying right here. And the ability to just stack these haters, know when to go in and out, know how to lock onto your enemies and how to use the movement system. This is why people liked the thing with advanced movement. And of course, World War II, we're back to boots on the ground now, or for the next Call of Duty game in a few months here. But a lot of people love the advanced movement because it does let you outplay your enemies. In World War II, one thing that I found playing the beta is if you run into an enemy, it's like gun-on-gun action. There's nowhere to run. There's no way to double jump and escape. Sure, you can drop shot, you can jump shot, but look at the aggressiveness he uses here. And this just, yeah, the RK5 and the M8, a broken setup. He's rushing with just this RK5 and slaying everyone out. It's pretty much a one-burst kill. Like, I think the RK5, probably the best pistol ever in COD. The B23 as well, which is basically the same thing from BO2. And look at these angles he's getting, how he jumps and he uses the walls to run on the wall, to reset his boost and get even higher. And that's why some people ask, how do those people get so high? They don't just jump. They go wall run, wall run, wall run, wait for the boosters, and get so high where these enemies don't even expect him. And that's how this guy's able to be one of the best hardpoint players in Black Ops 3. Like, just look at that. It jumps over the wall, spraying at these people. This playstyle is pretty unique, and it's something that not everybody can do this. This takes a lot of skill, and that's why this guy's this is one of the best Black Ops 3 players out there, and why his playstyle is so impressive. Now, the next gameplay we're going to be reacting to is one that I just showed on my channel about a week ago, and this is the triple nuclear with the XMC. Now, this gameplay, of course, was recorded in theater mode as well, so it also looks like he has no recoil and stuff, but the MSMC, again, has no recoil. Now, the way this guy plays is more of a traditional sort of style of Call of Duty. He doesn't use the wall run so aggressively. He uses the flamethrower and the MSMC, which are close range setup. When you see the M8 player, Tiger Insidious, he actually uses the M8 as well as the Tempest, so it's more of a sitting back, relying on accuracy. This one is an aggressive, guns ablazing up in your face with this thing, and it's absolutely crazy. This is the Executor, of course, and look at how he rushes, and how he goes up close right in their face. And of course the other player was aggressive as well, but his was more of to clear out objectives. This guy uses also a different kill streak setup, which is, I like to run UAV counter and hater. I don't really like running the power core as much. I don't think it's as useful, and it's a lot harder to get as well. I think counter UAVs are awesome because they give you the counter UAV assist, which is worth 10 points. But the way this guy plays, you can see, it's more, this is sort of the playstyle I would use, and he's jumping off the map here because he just got his first nuclear. This was a triple nuclear gameplay. You guys can watch the full thing for both these on my channel, but the way that he plays is sort of how I play, and how a more traditional style. He uses the movement to his advantage. You'll see him jump, you'll see him slide, but he's not using extreme lines of sight. He's playing a more traditional style of Call of Duty, and that's why I wanted to make this video and have you guys in the comments let me know, what style of Call of Duty do you guys play? Are you guys, and especially this is prevalent right now going into World War II, are you more of an advanced movement player? Are you more of a boots on the ground player, or somewhere in between? I'd say personally I'm somewhere in between. I feel like I'm good at both games, and I know how to adapt between the two games. But it's going to be interesting to see how some of these players who are so used to this movement adapt into Call of Duty World War II, a game where you don't have as much ability to outplay your enemies, and you have to rely more on your positioning and stuff like that. And that's why in World War II gameplays, you'll see like myself or other people sit at the doorway, get 3 or 4 kills, when in a game like BO3 or Infinite Warfare, it's like you're playing combat training, the way these good players make the game look. And of course, this also showcases the XMC, how good of a gun it is, and the M8A7, of course, for 2 of the best players in Black Ops 3, using 2 of the best guns in Black Ops 3, and 2 of the best class setups, of course, as well. I have just made like a top, I think it was a top 5 best class setups. It's featured on my channel. You guys can check that one out, because there is a lot of good guns in BO3, and class setups are very important, and that's why. So, for personally, my playstyle will be somewhere in between. You guys all let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? What playstyle works best for you? Now, also, another thing to point out is that the map layout for these advanced movement games was different. They purposely put these wall runs on Combine, on Breach, even on Nuketown above B. This stuff will not be in World War II. World War II, at least from what I've seen in the beta, is traditional 3-lane maps, or like 3-lane maps, or triangle-shaped maps, like the Point du Hoc, and it's more of that traditional Call of Duty playstyle, which can be boring at times, but can also be fun at times, and that's where this whole dilemma comes in. It's interesting. One thing that people always forget is that right now, Treyarch is in the midst of developing their next Call of Duty game. Now, their next Call of Duty game, of course, we don't know what it's going to be, but Call of Duty works on a 3-year cycle. They're already developing their next game. So is it going to be boots on the ground? We assume it would. If you think that after BO3 came out, they started developing the next one, you think they go to boots on the ground. I think that where Call of Duty uses the best movement is something like COD Ghosts, like, you know, where you have sliding, you have you should have unlimited sprint, you should have sliding, but you should not have wall running or double jumping, and you should also move your characters around pretty fast and have awesome streaks. And I think that's where, like, Modern Warfare 3, when you have a specialist bonus, that feels to me like the perfect speed for a Call of Duty game. Maybe that was a bit too fast, but with a slide would be awesome. World War II, I hate the Dolphin Dive. I love that there is, I mean, the Dolphin Dive is not really effective anytime. It's just sort of for fun, but I really do like the slide. But you can see here, This is the more traditional style, spawn trapping the enemies up in their face, playing around the building. That's the style that I sort of play. But when I'm using an M8, I try to adapt and play that middle sort of, playing around the middle, using that M8 style. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video, comparing two of the best BO3 players and their different play styles, because you don't have to copy exactly a person's play style to be a good player. There's good players that camp their ass off. There's good players that are shotgun only, that are sniper only. That's what makes Call of Duty awesome, is it kind of allows you to, I guess, express yourself, express your gameplay. So these guys' links will be down in the description, of course. If you guys made it to the end, smack that like button. Let's go for 2,000 likes. I appreciate that. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Licky, and I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.